Hi everyone, thanks for watching my first vlog. My name is Claudia and I am the owner, CEO, founder, whatever you guys want to call it, of Bebesita, and I am really excited to make this video. As you guys can tell, my voice might sound a little weird because I'm sick, but I already have the script and everything, so I really wanted to shoot this for you guys and really put myself out there and put my brand out there because it really does mean a lot and I'm very passionate about it. So here we go. The first question here I have is basically, who am I? Okay, who am I, guys? Like I mentioned earlier, my name is Claudia. I was born in Cuba. It's in the Caribbean. I came here when I was 7 and I've been here ever since. And right now I am 24 years old and I started my brand, I want to say, when I was about 22 years old. And honestly, ever since I can remember, ever since I was little, I kind of always known that I wanted to be an entrepreneur. I knew that I wanted to have my own business. I never knew what exactly was gonna be, what area, what field. I didn't know none of that. All I knew in the back of my head was, okay, like one day, like I want to have my own business. And ever since, I always held that in the back of my head and I always hold on to it. So even when I went to college, I kept that in the back of my head. So for my major, I decided to do business management because I knew, hey, someday, if I have my own brand, my own business, I can be able to have some knowledge, some experience, and just really, I don't know, I've always just known I wanted to be an entrepreneur. So that really stuck with me my whole life, honestly, ever since I was little. And something that I really want to bring up is manifestation and God, because if it wasn't without both of these things, I would not be here right now. And I really mean that, and I stand on that 100%. And this might be really interesting, and I say manifestation because there's this really one good example that I can think of. Basically, when I was younger, so basically in the Hispanic cultures, we watch a lot of novelas, which is literally just soap operas, very dramatic, whatever. So I just remember watching that, one of them, with my mom one day, right? And you would see people, with the rich people, have their own businesses, their own buildings, it's their business running and whatsoever. And I just remember, just an innocent little girl just sitting down watching that, and in the top of my head, I'm like, oh, like, I want that. I want that. And and I didn't really think of it as anything, but the older I grew and the more I knew that, hey, I want to open up my own brand and this and that, and the more I was actually like running my business and actually already have a couple months into it, that kind of like came back to me, and I was like, that's literally manifestation from God right there. And I feel like things like that are really from God, because I feel like just something great, he wouldn't just put it in your head if you weren't capable of. And so that's just a little backstory. I can sit here and talk all day. Okay, guys, what do I do for fun? Okay, so me personally, I would say my number one sport is to go horseback riding. I currently do have my own horse. His name is Royal, and I'm really happy. He's literally my baby, my child. He is also my emotional support animal, and I just love him so much. He's just literally my whole world. Anything else? Honestly, I have 5 pets in total. I should have said that in the beginning. I have 5 pets in total, but I love spending time with all my pets. And honestly, I just love, engaging with nature, any hike, walks, I just calming stuff, something that can calm me down, reading a book. I love reading a nice book. I'm currently reading a horse book right now, obviously, and it's actually one of my favorite books and I'm learning so much. Anyways, that's what I like to do for fun. And I think this might be the best question, why did I start Bebesita? So like I said earlier, I've always known I wanted to be an entrepreneur. And a couple years ago, I really sat down and I started to write down, hey, like, my biggest hobbies, my biggest interests. And I took a sheet of paper and I started to write down anything that I really love to do, anything that's really me. And this wasn't my first, I didn't have a first option at first, but I just would never think that, intimates, bras, underwear, lingerie would be where I go. But now, now that I think about it, it makes so much sense, because if you really know me, since I was younger, I would literally spend all my money going to Pink, Victoria's Secret, and just buying, some cute bras and underwear. But that's also another reason why I started my brand, actually, because I want to redefine womanhood. And I think that is so important, because I truly believe nowadays that, especially young women are really brainwashed, especially by social media, people around them, even their families. And sometimes it's really hard, especially by social media, because they see pictures of these specific type of females that look a certain way, and they just compare themselves. And I know that because that's kind of what happened to me. I was a teenager going on social media, even looking at, Fashion Nova, Victoria's Secret models, and it's just like they all got some boom boom skinny hips, and then I'm like, okay, like I don't look like that, I will never look like that. But just because I don't look like that doesn't mean I'm not beautiful or I'm not enough. Because at the end of the day, these females are not real. They might be getting a lot of likes, a lot of follows, or whatever the case may be, but they're not real compared to us everyday women. This is us, this is who we are. And actually, guys, yes, this is from my brand. It's our satin night 3-piece set. So it's this, and then it got some booty shorts, and then it has something in the middle here, so you can tie this if you guys want, just by the way. But yeah, honestly, I really want to emphasize that, Bebesita, my brand, is really just more than a brand. It's more than clothing. It's, for me, it's really a way of life, because I created my brand basically all about female empowerment, building that self-love and confidence, because without that, we ain't going nowhere. And I'm saying that because I understand, because it took me years to fully love myself. Or maybe, I guess maybe there's never 100%. I guess we can always try more. But anyways, I know how it feels when you think you love yourself and you might not really, and because of that, you make so many mistakes, dealing with certain people or whatever the case may be. And it took me really years to learn that. But once I really reached that point, I felt different. I felt like I'm a whole new type of woman. I felt unstoppable. I felt like, hey, you can't mess with me. No. And I just started really, I guess, relearning my boundaries with people, within myself. And I really did feel unstoppable. And that's what I want to push with my brand. That's why I say my brand is more than just clothing. I have this on. I'm sick. I keep on pausing this and re-going back because I have to blow my nose. Anyways, I'm wearing this, and I just, I feel so good about it, even though I might have to do my hair a little bit because I was looking kind of crazy, because I've been in bed, I've been sick, I can't even talk, my voice is different. But I'm wearing this, and I'm still recording to you guys, and I love it, and I feel good about it. I feel confident in myself. I really do. Okay, I love this question. What makes us, Bebesita, unique? So I would definitely say we have several reasons, but I would definitely say one of the first reasons that we're unique is because we're a small business located near Boston, Massachusetts. But the thing is, we're not like any other regular businesses. We actually offer some really cute and sexy lingerie, as you guys can tell right now, or intimate pieces. I rather intimate pieces because not everything really is lingerie, but that's something I want to talk about soon. And also, we offer some really great prices, ladies. You're not gonna find this somewhere else. This is a whole 3-piece set, literally for $40 on the website. Where other else can you find a 3-piece set for $40? I'll wait. And also, it's really cute and comfortable. I would not wear something or try to sell something that I wouldn't wear. If it's not comfortable for me, then it's probably not going to be comfortable for you. And my whole message behind my brand is literally, being comfortable in your skin no matter what you're wearing, because as long as you feel confident, that's all that matters. People can't take that away from you. They can't. But I also have one really good story with one of the customers. I met up with her a couple weeks ago because she also has her own consulting firm. So we met up and, you know, just really sat down, bounced ideas from ideas. But she was telling me how she felt when she was wearing our products. And, you know, that really, I love that because that's really the whole message behind my brand. So basically, we were meeting up, we were having some coffee, talking. And she told me, she was like, hey, you know, I wore, so I forgot exactly which pieces she got, but I know she bought two different things. They're both 2-piece sets. And I remember her telling me, she was like, hey, Claudia, you remember the products that I bought the other day when I met you? And I was like, yeah. And she said, you know, she wore them underneath for a meeting, right? And she said that she just felt completely different. She felt so much more confident. She felt so much more like, yeah, like throughout her meeting, just because, you know, she has that confidence in herself. And that's what I'm saying, that, you know, wearing this, anybody can really wear it, but it's really the whole meaning behind it, talking about, hey, yes, I'm wearing this, but I'm not necessarily wearing it for anybody else besides me, and I love it, and I feel good about it, and I feel just amazing. Another question is, what are Bebesita's values? Again, this is, we're really hitting the point here. But no, some of our values are, you know, this is a woman's brand for women. So I really want to push out there and help women realize that, you know, no matter who you are, what you look like, you're still beautiful, because it really all comes from within you, and you have the power within you. Nobody has the power within you. You have the power. That's why it's so important that we feel loved and confident, and not by somebody else, but by us. You gotta love you for who you are. And, you know, I tell people all the time, I'm like, hey, you are the biggest love of your life. You are the love of your life, because you're stuck with you forever. So if you don't have that self-love, that confidence, you know, that really brings you down, and it really drags you down, and it could really impact your life, because you might not think that you're capable of something, but you might be even more capable than you really think. So that's why, you know, I really want to push out there the meaning behind my brand, building that self-love, self-confidence, because that is what's going to make you a new woman. Again, also, I truly believe that there's no age or size for beauty. And one really good example is, I went to this pop-up shop about maybe 2 weeks ago, I want to say, and there was this older woman. And typically, yes, I do have my target audience, but she wasn't even that older, honestly. I want to say she was probably maybe like 40s, 50s. Anyways, you know, she came over to us, and we, you know, obviously I talk to even if you don't buy from me, I still talk to everybody. Hi, welcome, you know, have a good day to everybody. And she was just kind of passing by, looking, and I was like, hey, how are you? You know, is there anything we can help you with? And she was like, oh no, you know, I could definitely never rock that. You know, I'm too old for that. And, you know, that really hit me, because, you know, there's no age for beauty. Why should you not feel beautiful just because you're 40, you're 50? Why? And that's why I truly believe that, you know, it really all starts within you. You have that power. You have to unleash the power. And once you unleash the power with that self-love and confidence behind Bebesita's products, you are going to feel unstoppable. I guarantee you. But also, this is the last thing I'm going to say for this question. It might even be the most important thing, but something that I really want to highlight, ladies, is that, you know, every day we wear bra underwear, we wear it for ourselves, not for a man or your partner, whatever the case may be. We wear it for us. And that's something that I really want to highlight, because, you know, a lot of people just see my brand and they think, oh, it's just lingerie. But I have some other things that are not just lingerie. I have regular 2-piece sets, you know, a bra and underwear that anybody can wear. And it's just like, remember back to the example with the friend that I met up a couple weeks ago, that she has her consulting firm, how she felt underneath because she was wearing our products with her, you know, throughout her meetings. She felt unstoppable. She felt different. She felt like nobody can really fuck with her in her meeting. And that's how it should be. So it's really about, at the end of the day, it's really about looking good for us, and not necessarily looking good, but it's just more of, you know, feeling good with what you have. And if you don't like it, go to the gym, change it. Okay guys, last question for blog 1, and if you stayed all the way here, thank you so much. It means a lot because I've really poured out myself in this video, so thank you so much. Last question, why should you buy from Bebesita? First bullet point, ladies, we offer a unique experience, okay? Versus if you were to order from Shein or from any other brand, they're gonna, you know, put in a little plastic bag, ship it, it's at your crib. No, that's not how I do things here. When you order from me, I want you to feel like a queen, because you are a queen, period. Period. Okay? Period. So with that being said, every time somebody orders from me, I'm gonna put some videos after this, but I really make it into experience for you guys. I want it to be like, whoa, did I order this? And it's just like, yeah, you did. And that's really my favorite part, is really the whole packaging experience, because if it's fun for me to package it, you know, imagine how you guys must feel when you first receive it. You're like, oh my god, like, did I order this? Like, yes, you did order this. And my favorite part is really making that part an experience for you guys. So I don't just only sell a product, I also sell the experience side. And that's really what I want you guys to feel about yourself. It's just like, oh, like, ooh, you know, and that's how it should be, because my products are really meant to help you in your day-to-day, just even feel better about yourself. And it's just like, I'm that chick, right? And you're unstoppable, period. So just to end this, I really want to say that wearing Bebesita is more than just throwing on clothes. It's really about feeling beautiful within, and that's really the most important message here, about feeling beautiful from within for you. Again, thank you guys for staying here. If you guys stayed all the way to the end, really appreciate it. If you guys, make sure you guys comment any questions or any video ideas. If you guys want to know more about me, more behind the brand, more behind the scenes, definitely let me know in the comments. Let me know what you guys want. I really want you guys to know about my brand and what I do. Thank you. Bye.